It's another beautiful day. Let's talk some entertainment here on your favorite entertainment channel, Joy Prime, on your multi-TV channel. We're on DSTV, we're on GoTV as well. As we do it all the time, we give you all the exclusives. We give you everything that you need to hear in the world of entertainment. And today I have somebody very special coming all the way from the UK. It's the year of return. We're coming back. We're bringing you all the people that, left us. They're now coming back, trying to find their roots. We will help them. So I am right here to give you all that. So please stick with me. I'll be right back. If you guys join me, this is Entertainment with Becky right here on your Joy Prime channel. As I told you earlier, we are having somebody all the way from the UK. He's actually an actor. He's called Kofi Eric Abrefa, all the way from the UK. I mean, we don't really have our people coming down here, so let's show Eric some love here on Entertainment with Becky as he joins me. Hello to you.
Hey, what's going on?
Nah, it's saying.
Hey, yo, what's way?
Hey, Boko. London, sir.
Ah, man.
You're back.
I'm back.
Welcome back home.
Thank you.
So for the many people out there who are yet to, have a feel of who Eric is, who doesn't know, where Eric is coming. But this guy, let me tell you about, he has a lineup of movies that he's starred in and a lineup of people that he's worked with. Impressive lineup. I'll just allow you to tell our lovely viewers, about Eric Kofi Abrefa. I want to mention the name so that I don't slang it. Eric Kofi Abrefa?
Nah, say it properly, like how you've been saying it.
Eric Kofi Abrefa.
Yeah.
Who is Eric Kofi Abrefa?
I'm an actor. I'm based in London, and predominantly worked in a lot of theatre. Also now working in film, TV. I've even worked here in Ghana a couple of times. Well, not worked for like Ghanaian productions, but shot in Ghana. Recently shot Treadstone. Okay. That's an American series, and shot Hero here in 2014, I think, which was cool.
The Hero, I noticed that one of our own, actually two of our own, John DeMello.
Yes.
I saw John DeMello in there. I saw Prince David Osei in there.
Yes.
Fantastic movie.
Yeah.
What was it talking about?
Well, basically, it was about this guy called Ulrich Cross, who served in World War II, and he served for the British Army because at the time Trinidad was a part of the Commonwealth, part of the colony. So he went out there, served for the army, came back, and then he went to the UK. And when he went to the UK, obviously, he's felt like the UK is a motherland. So he's had so much like expectations of it. And he gets there and he realizes that everybody's just racist towards him. And it's not this kind of beautiful thing that he imagined, this kind of thing. And so he got talking to some people in London, and that's when the kind of Pan-African movement started happening. Okay. So there were particular leaders in Africa at the time. Obviously we had Kwame Nkrumah, we had Jomo Kenyatta, people that were fighting for independence. And Ulrich would go to those places and talk with these leaders, and kind of had like some influence in helping them gain independence, I guess. Well, he was in the talkings and the meetings and stuff. So it was an amazing story to tell, really. That was fun. Yeah.
I noticed, but let's talk about you. You started with theater.
Yes.
Now you're into movies.
Yeah.
I mean, did you wake up one day and you told yourself, I want to become an actor? What happened?
Do you know what? Funnily enough, I kind of caught the bug in school. So I was doing GCSE drama at the time. It was just before I was going to do my drama stuff, and then I got told to be in this production that the school was doing. Okay. I got involved, and I loved it. And ever since then, a friend of mine brought me to this Saturday class, kind of acting class. And then from there, I got a job, and then I went to like a performing arts college. Then I went to like a drama school, and then I just started working professionally. So yeah, been doing like, I started off in the theatre. I mean, I still love theatre. I would always, that's like my home, you know? But now kind of branching out into film and TV. But like, if a great kind of opportunity came in theatre, I'll always do it, man. I love it.
How was the journey for you? I mean, being an actor, starting from theatre through acting, you're still in the acting business. You haven't quit yet, right?
No, absolutely not.
Not yet.
I'm in it for the long run. Luckily, our job, you don't retire.
When you grow, you still get.
You know what I mean? So we're still going.
Like you.
Yeah.
So how's the journey? Has the journey been like for you? How is acting like in the UK?
It's cool, man. Like, it's hard at times, but when you're having a good time, it's great. So you kind of have to take the good with the bad. So I'm enjoying it. I mean, I've been going strong for about a decade or more. I'm enjoying it, man.
We're starting another decade.
This is the legacy decade.
Do we have plans of bringing back some of your colleagues down here,
like
maybe acting with the other ones? Because in Ghana, I speak to our celebrities, we call them our celebrities, and they tell you, oh, the movie industry is now growing, it's picking up, we don't have enough funds here and all that. As a Ghanaian born, making waves outside the country, do you have plans for the movie industry?
110%, I do. I don't really want to talk about it too much, but like I came here just to kind of informally chat to people and see what's going on, because I love Ghana, and I don't really see myself staying in the UK for the rest of my life. Absolutely not.
You were telling me about the vibe.
The vibe, man. The vibe here is as I was saying, even if you have 20 cedis in your pocket, to the richest man, you can have a good time.
Wow.
That's not the case in the UK. Like, that is definitely not the case in the UK. So, like, and there's so much, people are willing to do a lot of things in this country, which I love. So I can't wait to kind of explore opportunities, just like a lot of people are. But like, it's not a thing where I'm like, oh, I'm coming to Ghana to try. Like, I'm here because this is home, first and foremost, and I just want to make my home and my work align.
How many movies have you starred in so far?
So far, I was in a movie called Fury with Brad Pitt, Shia LaBeouf. I was in a movie called Snowden. Quite a few, but these are like, I have little bit roles in them.
Yeah.
The biggest movie I've shot so far is Blue Story.
Which was big and was all
yeah,
over the place.
Yeah, it was mad in the
red
UK.
Carpet.
Yeah. Well, we had a blue carpet.
Oh yeah, you were telling the guy that we had it was different, and you had a blue carpet all to yourself.
Yeah.
How was the experience like? Tell
Amazing.
me about Blue Story.
Blue Story. Basically, Blue Story is a film about two friends who go to the same school. They're best friends, but they're from different areas. And these areas are rivals. They have a kind of gang rivalry kind of thing. But that's just the backdrop. The gang rivalry thing is just a backdrop theme to the whole kind of thing, to the whole film. But it's mainly based on the love of the brothers, the love of the two friends, and how it all plays out because they're from opposing areas. That was incredible. It was written by a guy called Ratman. He's a director, a writer, great guy. He wrote a trilogy called Shiro's Story, which is on YouTube, got like millions of views and stuff. And yeah, filming that was an amazing experience because it was literally like my friends, but like it's received so much love and attention, a bit of controversy, but it's all well for publicity.
What was the controversy like?
So we're all based in London, but in Birmingham, there was this thing that happened where these kids started fighting and it got kind of out of hand. So View Cinema pulled Blue Story out of all their cinemas around the whole UK on the week that was our opening weekend. So yeah, man, they reinstated us eventually because people wrote petitions and stuff. But that was a bit hard to take because we've worked so hard on the film. But yeah, it worked out well.
But what do you make of, is it gun violence? No, I think the
Knife and gun violence. What do I make of it?
In the UK.
Yeah.
I think two people were killed. I mean, in October, I was in the UK, and I heard on the news that this kid was Ghanaian, born of Ghanaian descent. He was just killed.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are calling for the stop of these acts. What do you make of that, and what do you think can be done to solve that? Because you living in the UK.
Yeah. I mean, I was born and raised in the UK, but like, I've seen. It's difficult to put your hand on it, to put a finger on it, because right now, the saddest thing is about the sanctity of life. Our young kids don't. It's not sacred, unfortunately, but we have to understand why. And a lot of things, like, it's hard to, you can't blame the parents because the parents are working. One, yeah?
Yeah.
You go to a school and there's kids from different homes. Yeah? These kids influence each other.
Yeah. Like,
growing up, yeah, I would go to a friend's house and I'd be like, "Rah, that's how you lot live. That's how you see what I'm saying? In comparison to like the home I've been brought up in.
Yeah.
You don't judge, but you're like, oh, okay, cool. But then you realize if you're around a certain person or a certain people, if this person does it, then it's like, oh, okay, cool, you kind of thing.
Yeah.
Also, if we're talking like societal, a lot of funding from things have been cut, you know? So like youth clubs, places where kids can hang out and be productive and do things, all those things have been cut. So it's like, what do these kids do? And they're bored with energy. Black boys especially have a lot of energy. And that's something that, like, in the Western world, the UK, they don't get this energy that they have, and it's then interpreted as being disruptive, aggressive, all these kind of things. So what happens is, this is a long way of explaining it. What happens is, it's like, there's a journey. You start in primary school. If you don't get on with your teacher or whatever, then you get sent out of class. You get sent to the headmaster's office, all those kind of things. Eventually you get excluded, then you get expelled, then you get put in a center. This place called a center is literally like a pathway to people going to jail, like, kind of thing. Yeah. So like, it's like there's a route, but they won't admit it. They'll never admit it. But so I don't want to say there's a hopelessness, because I never felt hopeless growing up. I was lucky. There was opportunities that I saw. Not everybody is the same.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with the whole gun violence and knife violence thing, man, like, it just boils down to people just being nothing to do, you know? And also, I don't know if you've heard, but we have like postcodes.
Yeah.
So like, what the film Blue Story is based on is like postcode kind of rivalry. If you're from a particular area, because you don't feel like you own something, you want to own where you're from. Even though you don't, your parents don't even own the house that you live in, you're from, boom, I'm from Brixton, I'm from Peckham, I'm from. So if somebody comes to the area, you're gonna be like, what are you doing here, mate? And then it all kind of ensues, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
But there's a hopelessness, and we don't own anything, so we're just trying to own what we can.
How do you feel coming back to Ghana, though? You just told me that Ghana is looking like that, fresh.
100. Ghana is the best place in the world. Best place in the world.
Oh, that's nice.
It is. I can say that with my chest. It's the best place in the world. I have no doubt about it. Don't get me wrong, I get it, there's problems here. But the vibe, if we can the vibe we have, if we can move it into like a place where we know everything can work right, then it'll be perfect. But nothing's perfect.
Yeah.
But I love Ghana.
I know that you're looking forward to working with some of our people here. Do you have
100.
anybody in mind?
Yeah,
Tell me.
I do. My favorite person in Ghana, two. Kweku Menu is one. He's the best, the funniest guy in the world.
Okay.
And Acrobato.
Okay.
I think he's funny as hell.
It's great.
Yeah. I watch Kweku Menu's like all of his interviews, all of his on YouTube. I watch Firehouse,
You know?
Aggressive, and even when he's just talking, I feel like he's got an amazing spirit. He's a good talker, you know. Whether he wants to be a pastor, actor, whatever, he can talk into the hearts of people. And I'm just in my room in the UK, just watching him. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was thinking, oh, he might say that, mention some of English speaking.
No. I'm an Ashanti man. You know what I mean? I'm from Kwame, so like.
But apart from Akrobetu and Kweku Menu,
Yeah.
Who else are you looking forward to? Because we have the Kumawood and
Yeah.
Gollywood.
Yeah. I like Nanama McBrown.
Yeah.
I like it's a girl called I saw a couple of her films. Sandra Ababio. Is it?
Do we have Sandra Kobia?
I'm not
No,
sure.
she's not. She's a lawyer. She
Okay.
starred in like one movie.
Oh right. There's a girl Sandra. Anyway, I've seen some girl called Sandra. I think she's awesome. Who else? Obviously, like your John DeMellos and like yeah, man. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of things going on. But like, who I really like has to be a quick. Yeah, and even personalities, funny ones like Councillor Luther, them kind of people. They're funny as hell, man.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I really just want to get to know people and meet them and kind of vibes with them.
What do you make of the Year of Return initiative? We're now moving on to Year of Return.
Yeah.
You know, we're done with the Year of Return, but after Year of Return,
Yeah, I think
a lot of people came down to.
a lot of people. I heard there was about 1 million people throughout the year that came through to Ghana,
lot of people.
which is amazing. It's incredible. I want to know what the Ghanaian people, what they want out of it, because as people from the diaspora, we will come and we'll try to make opportunities. Some people will try to figure out what they can get for themselves, but for people that genuinely love the country, what do you want out of it? So how do you want this year of return to affect you, or how do you want it to make the country better? You know, as Ghanaian people, we need to, all that kind of stuff. As Ghanaian people, we need to, like, for example, this Afro Nation stuff, people coming in and that, like, Ghana was fully prepared for it, you know, accommodated people, had people in places, clubs, whatever. How are we gonna do this for the next 10, 20 years? You know, and that's what I'm interested in. How's it gonna benefit the country? That's what I'm interested in. Because I said, like, I mean it, Ghana is the best country in the world. Everybody knows that. Whenever anybody comes here, I've got friends who've come here who are not Ghanaian, and they're like, this is my life, this is my vibe. You see what I'm saying? And I think as Ghanaians, we take for granted this thing that we have.
Yeah.
You know, so we need to just kind of look into it and see, okay, cool, how can we benefit the country? You know, I'm very passionate about that, as you can see.
I can see that. We'll hold on to that thought. We'll be right back after this break. You're just tuning in. This is Entertainment with Becky, and we're still here with British-born Eric Kofi Abrefa, and he's been telling us a lot about the UK, a lot about our Ghanaian movie industry, some things that you might not know. And we're still here with you. Yeah, I've been having fun.
Great.
It's been a moment of learning for me, all the things that you do there, and trying to bring it down here to Ghana. Really appreciate your time and everything that you're doing in your own small way to help the Ghanaian movie industry. But personally, what are you up to? What are your expectations for this year? It's the start of another decade, and you've done a lot of things over the past decade, and we're looking forward to so much more.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. Pleasure to talk to you. I'd love to do a lot for the Ghanaian industry if I can, in any way, shape, or form. Also, I'd love to start like a production company here.
Okay.
I've worked here twice with the productions I've been with, and I've seen the work ethic of the people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're willing. It's just like, I just want to put Ghana on a platform, personally. That's all I want to do, really. But yeah, my plans for the 2020, just more of the same, but better. Currently, I'm filming this series called The One.
The One.
Hopefully be out in September, like autumn times, on Netflix.
Okay.
Which is cool. But yeah, I'm so excited about Ghana.
I tried to watch the Blue Story, but you can only watch in theaters.
Yeah,
it's not
so
released. So how can we?
Silver Bird distribution.
Silver Bear Cinemas.
Yeah,
okay.
so Blue Story is going to be released in South Africa and Nigeria.
Okay.
I know it's definitely going to be released in Nigeria on the 7th of Feb.
Okay.
I'm trying to find out if it's going to be released here.
In Ghana?
Because I've been told that it's already in hand, but I need confirmation, because if it is, then I'm going to come back here and try and promote it. I want to be here.
Of course,
you know what I mean? Because all the Blue Story lot, like Ratman, he's going to Nigeria on the 7th of February to promote it.
Promote it there.
We'll be out there. So I want to know when it's in Ghana so I can promote it for my people.
Definitely, it has to come to Ghana, because I know that, that particular, it was big.
Yeah.
It's big. And
who can I talk to, man? Who can I?
Oh, we can figure it out.
Yeah. Please.
Just bring it down to Ghana. You have to figure it out and bring it down to Ghana.
I figured it out.
Because we're talking about it right now.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of people, just like me, will be thinking, oh, where can I find the? I need to watch it.
Yeah. Like, if I can sort out a premiere in Ghana, I'm down. I'll be here. 110%. I'll be here.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and work in it while I'm here.
Oh yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Please, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a must for you to do that. The Ghanaian movies. Yes, you wanted to. You have a production house. You want to bring it down here.
Yeah.
Is it that you're bringing the actors down here, or we're just coming here to create another, probably a new storyline, tell the stories from our motherland?
100%.
How is it going to be like?
100%. I mean, like, I'm still. It's like I don't really want to talk too much about it, but I'm still working on telling a story about Yasantua.
Okay.
Because for theatre and cinema, I'm still working on it, and it's definitely going to happen. But these are the stories that I want to tell. A good friend of mine that's here, Eddie Nate.
Yeah?
Amazing guy.
Yeah.
Incredible guy.
Yes.
He writes, directs, produces.
And acts.
He was helping us working on Hero. That's how I met him.
Oh.
That's how I met him first. And whenever I've come out here,
You reach out to
reach out and we link up or whatever. But it's people like him that I want the best for, because he is an amazing guy. These are the people that I want to work with in Ghana.
Okay.
To produce incredible films, tell incredible stories. Because I've got a cousin who was from, he's in America now, but he was in Kumasi, South Central. right? And whenever he come to London, he would tell me about stories. He would keep me up at night and tell me about like cultural stories. And it's just stuck with me ever since. Like he would tell me the Confonocha stories. He would tell me stories about like the village we're from and all sorts. And these are stories that I'd love to see cinematically. You know.
I think I would love that too.
Yeah.
But where can we find you on social media? How can
Okay.
we find you on social media?
EK Abrefa. I'm on
EK.
Instagram.
Okay.
Same for Twitter.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
Let's look for
find me.
him.
Yeah.
What's the name again?
EK
EK
Abrefa.
Abrefa.
Yeah.
Are you on YouTube as well?
I don't have a YouTube page right now.
Okay. Are you
know,
working on it?
But I'm working on it. Also, I want to plug HC Talent Group. My cousin Kwesi, his company that I'm all part of. That's all here. Deals with like deals with actors, sports, everything. You know, through him I'm able to do this interview right now. So that's also a massive platform that's going to be out here as well. Yeah, man. Yeah, just loving being it.
EK Abrefa. We're definitely looking forward
Please
to all
do.
the things that, all the plans that you have for Ghana. Well, we love you because you're here and you're coming from Ghana. Your parents are from Ghana. Your name is Ghanaian, obviously. And we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Pray that all your dreams and all your aspirations will come true.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And that we will see everything that, all the plans that you have for the Ghanaian entertainment industry or the movie industry materialize. So, yes, it's been fun. You want to say thank you to your friends or people watching?
Just much love to the whole nation of Ghana, much love to everybody, my family that are here, my family back in the UK, stateside, everywhere. And it's just a pleasure to be here, and I pray to God that I'm here more often. Oh,
you have to be here. I'm surprised that I don't have I didn't, get an accent whilst talking to you.
Oh, really? What kind of accent?
the UK accent. I think I tried. Okay, let me try wrapping up with the accent.
Go on. Let me hear you.
So you can correct me.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We're done with the show. No. Should I take that again?
Reload it.
So it has been Ewan Becks.
Wow.
All the way from London. No, it's not all the way from London, but because I was talking to somebody from London, I thought you could feel the accent. As the year returned, Kofi just, left me with some accent. And I did love the accent. So we end the program. Please go follow EK Abrefa on all the social media platforms.
Yeah, Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah, and let's vibe. It's the Ghanaian vibe. It's the UK born. This is our own. Let's go support.